Hello class. Today we are going to start our class on root test. Okay. And don't forget to like the video so that it can reach others too. And then if you have any comments or any problem, you can put it on the comment section for us. We are ready to address that as well. Now let's talk about the root test. Okay. The name root test. Okay. So let's say we have a function starting from n is equal to what? 0 to let's say infinity of what? A n, right? We are saying that the issue of what an diverging or converging depends on what a certain parameter called what L, right? And we are saying that the L is defined by a limit as n approaches what infinity of what of the absolute value of what 1 over n given what an in the absolute inside like this. And this can also be the same as what the limit as n approaches on infinity of the value of n being equal to the root of what n, as the name suggests, root test. Now to find this, right, after you have gotten the value of L, we are saying that what if L is less than 1, then the series what is what convergent or is absolutely convergent. Okay, that means what if it is absolutely convergent, then it means that what it is actually convergent. But if L is greater than 1, then the series what diverges. The series diverges. But if L is equal to 1, then this is the issue of what? Inconclusive. Okay, that means we don't know whether the series converges or what diverges. So let's take an example of this series. Okay, let's say we have the summation of what n is equal to 1 to infinity of the function n exponent what n divided by 3 exponent 1 plus what 2n like this in the power. Okay, now this root test is mostly used when you know that you can cancel the value of what n, right? So this is the same as, so let's find L is equal to the limit as n approaches what infinity, the absolute form of what an, right, which is the same as what n exponent n divided by 3 exponent 1 plus 1 2n, right, 1 over n here. This can also be written as what n exponent n divided by 3 exponent 1 plus 2n, okay, or exponent 1 over n like this. Now another way to rewrite this is L is equal to n exponent n times 1 over n, so affecting the top and then affecting the down, 3 exponent 1 plus 1 2n, all multiplied by 1 over n, right? So this will take care of this, right? So the absolute form lim as n approaches 1 infinity, that will give us what n divided by, so this one will multiply through and that will give us what 3 exponent what 1 on n plus this one will cancel this and that will give us 2. Okay, so L is now equal to the lim as n approaches what infinity of what n, okay, of n on what 3 exponent 1 on n. So this can also be written like times 3 exponent what 2. Okay, we can write it this way. So this is the same as we are now putting in the limit. So we have infinity over 3 exponent what 1 over infinity, that will give us 0, okay, times 3 squared. 3 exponent 0 will give us 1. So 1 times 3 squared, that will give us 9. So this is the same as infinity over 9, and that's the same as infinity, right? So it means that L is equal to infinity and it's greater than, sorry, is greater than what 1. Okay, since the value of L is greater than 1, we can say that what an what diverges by the root test. Okay. Okay, so let's move on to another example. So let's see example 2. Take an example of example 2. Okay, so the summation of what n is equal to 1 to infinity of what the function 5n minus 3n cube all on what 7n cube plus 2 of what n. Okay, so let's find L, right? We know that is L that will determine as to whether an converges or not. So L is equal to lim as n approaches what infinity of what an, right? All exponent 1 on n. This can be written as what 5n minus 3n cube, right? Divided by 7 1 n cube plus 2 all exponent 1 n times 1 over n. We have 1 over n here already. This will cancel this. So here we have L to be equal to the limit as n approaches what infinity of. So here we have 5n minus 3n cube divided by 7n cube plus 2. Okay. So we can now put in the limits, right? But realize that if you put in the limit, you end up getting what? Infinity over infinity, and that's inconclusive. So you can move further to use what? The L'Hopital's rule, or to divide by the what? The highest power of n. Okay. So if we do that, we are going to divide here by in the denominator, the highest power of n in the denominator. So that will give us the L to be equal to so here 5n, so the limit as n approaches to infinity of 5n over what n cube, right, minus 3n cube over what n cube all divided by 7n cube over what n cube plus 2 over what n cube, and that will give us the limit as n approaches to infinity absolute value of what. So this will give us 5 on what n squared minus 3 all divided by 7 plus 2 over 1 over n cube. Okay, so at this point we can say the value of L is equal to, so this you put in infinity here, 5 over infinity will give us what 0. So that this will give us absolute value of minus 3 over, this will also give us 0 over 7. Okay, the absolute form of this is the same as 3 on 7. Okay, and then so at this point we are saying that L, the value of L, right, is equal to 3 on 1 on 7, and it's less than what 1. So the series is what absolutely what convergent. Okay, by the root what